Jadov is back at it, here to give everyone another Chicago Bulls related video. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The reason why I'm doing more Chicago Bulls related content is simply because the people that are Chicago Bulls fans that watch this channel show the channel and also an awful lot of love and support. And this is my way of showing you that I appreciate you and trying to give you as much content as I can, keeping in mind that my channel is not specifically a Chicago Bulls channel. If you're looking for a specific channel that covers the Chicago Bulls, I would recommend Bull Central. He does a phenomenal job, and I can only hope to even come close to anything that he does. But at least I'm giving you a video or two a week because I care. So the Bulls had two of their games postponed, and then they played the Lakers on Sunday. We actually got back Demar Derozan, Kobe White, and Javonte Green for that game, and we also got back Derek Jones Jr. We did win that game. Of course, the Lakers were playing without Anthony Davis, but they still have LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Carmelo Anthony. We did lose Derek Jones Jr. in that game. He only played 6 minutes. Now, I'm not sure what the prognosis is for his injury. Since I haven't seen anything, I'm guessing it's day-to-day. Don't quote me on that. But we gain some players, and then we lose another one. It's typical for the Bulls this season. But DeMar DeRozan was absolutely incredible that game. He went 11 for 24 from the field, 16 of 17 from the free throw line. Those free throws are fucking important. 38 points for DeRozan. He was a +6 in the plus minus. And Lonzo Ball also had a really good game. You know, he had 3 threes. He went 7 of 15 from the floor, but he also had 4 assists and 4 rebounds with 19 points. Lonzo Ball likes to play against the Lakers, that's for sure. And it seems like when Lonzo Ball has a very good game, the Chicago Bulls have a very good game. It seems like it, at least. And an honorable mention in that game, Tony Bradley only played 11 minutes, but he had 3 steals. So Alex Caruso has taught Tony Bradley well, so that was good. We beat the Lakers by 5, 110 to 115, and it's always nice to sweep the season series from the Lakers because ultimately I don't like the Lakers, and yeah, that's how it is. And then on Monday night we played the Houston Rockets, who shocked us the last time. Guess we weren't playing hard enough or something like that because they beat us when they were on like a 16-game losing streak or something like that. But we came out looking very well in this particular game. DeMar DeRozan, again, another solid game, 26 points. Only 4-4 from the foul line in this game, but he didn't play much toward the end. But he did hit 11 field goals, which is very important. His plus-minus was +10. But another great game from our guy, Lonzo Ball. 6 of 12 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 steals to go along with the block. He had 19 points, and he was +17 in the plus-minus. So Lonzo had a great game. I also have to mention a guy, Alfonso Mckinney, who I think has played pretty well. He's a guy that can play the 4 or the 3, and he's looked real. Now, granted, he had a really good game against the Rockets, who are one of the worst teams in the NBA. However, they have played well as of late, better as of late. But he had 16 points, and he was also 4 of 6 from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block for McKinney. I think we might keep him for the rest of the season. He's on his second 10-day contract right now, and I think there's some guys that honestly don't fit with this team. Marko Simonovic, no. Matt Thomas, I don't even know why we kept him in the beginning. We had too many guards as it is, and I think we could find a spot for Alfonso Mckinney, as well as a guy that we could acquire at some point during the season. So I like McKinney. Kobe White had a solid game. He didn't shoot he shot pretty good actually. 7 of 15 from the floor. He was 5 of 5 from the foul line. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and he actually had 2 turnovers, which sucks, but it's only 2. And he had extended minutes, 32 minutes. One thing I'm a little concerned with is Alex Caruso left this game early. He only played six minutes in it, and he didn't score any points. So I'm a little concerned about Caruso. You know, we gain some players, and then we lose some players. It's typical Bulls. At some point pretty soon here, we'll be able to get Zach LaVine and Troy Brown Jr. back from the NBA health and safety protocol, and it'll be nice to have those players back. So we're on a 2-game winning streak. Of course, we beat the Rockets 118-133. Just a solid game all around by the Bulls in general. Vooch didn't have a solid game, but he at least had 18 points, and he did have a double-double against the Lakers. I forgot to mention that. I was so concerned with talking about DeMar DeRozan that I forgot to mention Vooch. So that's 2 in a row. Hopefully we get healthy soon with players, their limbs healing, as well as all the players returning from the NBA health and safety protocol. But here's what I'm going to bring up, and maybe this sounds a little repetitive in each video. Bulls obviously most likely need to make a trade. Maybe we're a good regular season team, but in the playoffs I feel like having this undermanned lineup would potentially hurt us. So I'm thinking the Bulls should either get Chris Boucher, Jeremy Grant, or Christian Wood, maybe Marvin Bagley. But my question to all you Bulls fans is, would you trade Patrick Williams in any of those deals? I don't know if Patrick Williams is going to live up to the hype that he's kind of been hyped up about. I mean, he was the 4th pick in the NBA draft, but I mean, he didn't do anything overly impressive in college. He wasn't even a starter on his team, but Arturis and Mark Eversley trusted him enough to draft him with the 4th pick. But I'm just curious if Bulls fans out there would hold on to Patrick Williams to see if you can unlock some more potential from him, or would you trade him because I don't know if he'll be as good as people think he's going to be. I said he would make the NBA all-defensive team, and, well, he got injured, but he didn't look very good on defense this year before the injuries. Of course, he was hurt coming into the season, so maybe that had something to do with it. But just curious what you guys think about that. And, of course, if you're a Chicago Bulls fan and you like Chicago Bulls content and you're a fan of JDev TV for covering the Chicago Bulls when I can, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to share this video, go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Sound off in the comment section about your thoughts. What do you think of a Patrick Williams trade for either Chris Boucher, Marvin Bagley, Jeremy Grant, or Christian Wood? And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. I definitely want to grow the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.